Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
Shout out to all my tea sippers out there. We are gathered here today to sip some tea, honey. So make sure you guys have your teacups ready because you already know this tea is what? Piping hot. Hey, you guys, I hope you guys are doing good today. So I'm here with a podcast. So a lot of you guys wanted me to talk about the whole teen mom Amber Portwood situation. So if you guys don't know, we've been reporting on this. What happened is that last week, Amber was arrested, okay? And her mugshot went viral all over social media. She was arrested once again for domestic battery. It came out that she was beaten up on her new baby daddy, Andrew Glennon. So this entire situation is insane. So once her mugshot went viral, of course, everybody was talking about it, including Janelle Evans, who is her mortal enemy. You guys know I've been covering the whole beef between Janelle and Amber for months now. And so Janelle, basically posted something and she stated, well, at least I learned from my mistakes. And so when Janelle said that, social media politely drug her ass and reminded her that she lost custody of not one, but all three of her damn children, okay? She's just now regaining custody back of the last two. She's still married to David Easton, the same one who killed her dog. And even Cheyenne, the newest member of Teen Mom OG, she got involved and she went in on Janelle. This entire situation is a hot damn mess, but you know what? I'm here for it, bitch, okay? Y'all go ahead and check out this clip and I'm gonna come back with the rest of my commentary.
There were lots of fireworks for Amber Portwood and Janelle Evans over the holiday. On Friday, Amber was arrested in Indiana on a felony domestic battery charge. Her boyfriend, Andrew Glennon, told authorities she assaulted him while he was holding their 1-year-old child. Amber has been dealing with legal troubles ever since 2010. So what's this got to do with Janelle Evans? Not long after Amber's arrest, Janelle posted links about it on her social and said, "All I have to say is at least I learned from my past mistakes." Fans railed Janelle for slamming Amber, saying she's not really in a position to judge. Janelle just regained custody of her kids a few days earlier, and fans were quick to remind Janelle that she stayed with her husband David Easton even after he killed their dog.
Janelle, can I get a statement, please?
Janelle and David went to court to regain custody after David admitted he shot the dog, but said he did it to protect their kids.
How'd it go, guys?
Teen Mom OG star Cheyenne Floyd also came to Amber's defense, saying, "Janelle should be the last person throwing shade. Hate when people kick a person when they're down." In a Q&A with fans, when asked why she would attack Amber when she's down, Janelle played innocent, saying, "When did I attack Amber? I mean, I can say a lot about her right now, like she did about my husband, but I am not."
So now what's going down is this. As of today, more information has come out about the arrest because so far the only thing we knew is that Amber done whooped, her new baby daddy's ass. But we didn't know the damn details. I've been researching. All the details are coming out and you guys, it's really bad. It's so bad that Andrew is now fighting for sole custody of their baby, James Andrew. So this entire situation is crazy. It's scary. It consists of a suicide threat, a damn shoe being thrown, and a damn machete, honey. I'm like, where the hell are these reality TV people finding machetes? It's like I report more on machete abuse than knives. It's like, do people just have machetes just laying around the house? Like, what the hell? So anyways, this is what happened. So Andrew is saying that the night of July 4th, they're going to take the baby to go see fireworks. And so, they were trying to get down there. Supposedly the road was closed, so they couldn't make it down there. And Amber copped the attitude. She was really upset because she wanted the baby to see the fireworks at the Geist Bridge near their home in Indiana. She kept belittling him and emasculating him and basically saying that he dropped the ball. So then he decided to just drop her off at home and ride around with the baby. He came back about an hour later to check on her. She was still upset, still had an attitude. So he left back with the baby and drove around for 3 more hours. At that point, he let her cool off. He also bought her a gift and he also bought her food. So then he stated that he went upstairs and that's when things got really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and read to you guys the article. So Mr. Glennon became visibly upset and stated that Miss Portwood then threatened to kill herself in the affidavit. So this is what the affidavit states, okay? They're saying that Mr. Glennon became visibly upset and stated that Miss Portwood threatened to kill herself. And at that point, she took a whole handful of Klonopin and she tossed it back and swallowed them like it was nothing. When he stated that he was going to call, the ambulance and get her some help, at that point, Amber began regurgitating the pills, okay? But that was not the end of this terrifying night. Mr. Glennon then states that Amber picked up a machete and came towards him and the baby. Mr. Glennon stated that he locked himself and the baby in the office. And then at that point, she started hitting the door with the machete. She kicked the door in. She broke the handle. And that's when he ended up calling for help. Not only did he call for help, he also texted Indiana's 911 system, where he claimed that he feared for his life and his son's life as well. Once the officers arrived, the officers had to call for backup because Amber was yelling at the officers. Amber and Andrew both reportedly gave their accounts of what happened, and Andrew stated that Amber denied the alleged incidents with the pills and the machete, but admitted to hitting him while he was holding the baby, and that's what she was arrested for. Then they go on to say that on top of the machete incident, Amber also picked up a sandal with a 1-inch chunky heel, and she hit him in the shoulder with it, causing him pain and redness and a light abrasion. So this entire situation is insane. As of today, Andrew has filed for full custody of their son, James. He's not playing that. He wants full custody. Amber, we've watched Amber grow. We've seen her as this teen mom. For the longest time, all she had was little Leah, and she lost custody of Leah around the same time. So I don't know if it's something that's, we all know she deals with mental health issues, but it might be something where she just doesn't need to have any more kids, okay? It seems like she gets triggered when she becomes a mother, because if you guys remember, this is the same thing that happened around the same time she had Leah. She was beating Gary. You know what I'm saying? That was caught on MTV's cameras. Gary is trying to get away from her. He's holding baby Leah, and she's literally punching him as he's trying to, run down the steps, and she's like beating him with the baby in his arms.
But it's this fight from MTV's Teen Mom that could give this reality star some real-life consequences. Amber Portwood is seen repeatedly punching and slapping her on-again, off-again fiancé with daughter Leah nearby. In Indiana, where they live, domestic violence in front of a child is a felony. After reviewing the footage, police have submitted 1 misdemeanor and 2 felony charges against this young mother. The case against Amber Portwood now goes to the district attorney. If convicted, she faces up to 3 years in jail and $10,000 in fines. MTV says they are cooperating and hope for a quick and fair resolution. Critics say while fighting may not be staged, show producers know it sells.
Reality producers want extreme behavior. That's what gets people talking, that's what gets people buzzing.
So until viewers change the channel, this harsher reality is here to stay.
And at that point, I remember I was going in on her, and I was really upset. Like, how is this okay? How is this being shown on television? How does she still have a career? If that was Gary whooping her ass while she was holding her child, Gary would be arrested and we'd hear nothing else from Gary Shirley. But it seems like because she's a female, MTV and people make excuses for her. Oh, she has mental health. Oh, she's going through things. We all go through shit, okay? So I'm not judging her for going through things. We all go through things. But it's not okay to put your hands on somebody, especially when they're holding your child. So I find this really disturbing that, history is repeating itself 10 years later, because she did the same thing when Leah was a baby and Gary was holding her. And matter of fact, at that point, Amber did not want to go to rehab. She was like, I don't give a damn, send me to prison. And she ended up doing a 5-year prison stint. So she was in prison for 5 years. We all know Amber's hood, okay? Amber, she ain't no punk.
People want to say I'm a bad fucking mom because I really went through some shit, because I did go to prison, you fucking pussy. And I put myself in prison, you fucking pussy, for my fucking kid. For my fucking kid. I still got a fucking attitude, and I always fucking will. I don't give a fuck. You're a bitch, you're a pussy, and you would never say that shit to my fucking face.
So she went and did the 5 years in prison. She came out. MTV gave her another chance. I really thought she was getting better. I know she deals with a lot. She takes in a lot from the trolls and things like that. And people feel like she's an unfit mother. She's lazy. She doesn't really go and get Leah as much as she should and things like that. But I think there's a lot more deeper things going on here with Amber that she needs to address. And, the fact that she met this guy, okay, remember, this is how her and Matt met. They've only known each other a year. He didn't even know who the hell she was. So at that point, Amber, she went on to a show called Marriage Boot Camp with her then boyfriend, Matt. Okay, so this is how she met Andrew. Andrew was supposed to just be the camera guy, okay? He went from holding the camera to basically fucking Amber. So they had only known each other maybe a few weeks. And then by the time MTV got involved and they were shooting their scenes, Amber found out she was pregnant. So she really did not even know Andrew like that. They didn't know each other like that. But now they're parents and they're tied together for at least, minimum 18 years. So this entire situation is really disturbing. And this is why I always say you have to know who you're getting into relationships with. You can't just be out here casually having sex with any and everyone, because every time you have sex, there's a potential for you to get pregnant and, bring a child into this world, and you need to know your partner. So now Andrew is learning that, Amber is kind of batshit crazy, but I don't want to say that Andrew is just all the way innocent, because he has this persona on MTV that he's just a big teddy bear. He just sits there quietly while Amber, kind of emasculates him and talks to him crazy. But because I keep it with all the teen mom drama and I don't miss shit, even if I don't report on it, Andrew has a really shady past as well, okay? So for y'all who don't know, Andrew has numerous drug charges. He has been arrested for heroin and a few other things. And then on top of that, he has even darker past where ex-girlfriends have accused him of stalking them, harassing them. He's also been charged with several DUI charges, and he's also suffered from depression and drinking. He said that he went through a lot a few years ago because both of his parents were diagnosed with cancer. So Andrew has definitely been through a lot. He also has criminal charges as well. So there was a lot of red flags that Teen Mom fans were pointing out well over a year ago, but again, people want to make things look sweet for the camera and make it look like, we in love in this bitch. And there's really a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I think at this point in time, both Andrew and Amber, they need a break from each other. They both need healing. And I think Amber is she's just not there mentally. She's going through a lot. She's constantly crying on the show and constantly depressed and talking about, the S word and all that stuff. I think Amber just needs to seriously focus on Amber, get serious counseling. And maybe the baby James is better off with Andrew right now, because Andrew seems to be the more stable parent, the more loving parent. Amber needs to get it together, because what she's doing is not okay. It's not okay for her to continuously put her hands on her baby daddies, to abuse them and everything else. Because like I said, if the shoe was on the other foot and this was, big old Andrew beating on Amber, he'd be in jail right now and there'd be no excuses. So this entire situation is really crazy. At this point in time, these people are not teen moms. I mean, all these girls are damn near 30. I don't understand why the show is still on. I think it's on because people like me and others who are fans of the show, we're here to see the babies. We want to see how Leah's doing now in the 4th grade. We want to know about Bentley and, Jace. I'm more, attached to the babies than I am these adults. These adults are just weirdos. They've all just turned out to just be crazy as cat shit. And I don't know if that's their own fault or because, they had the spotlight on them for all these years and MTV thrusted them, into the spotlight when they weren't ready. They were teenagers. They were babies. It's hard enough being a teen parent and going through a pregnancy and trying to raise your child without the whole world watching and scrutinizing your every move. So I can imagine all the stuff that all these ladies went through, but I think at some point in time, MTV is going to need to cancel the show or maybe just do a spinoff with just the babies. But, the parents right now, they're just a hot damn mess. Janelle, she's losing custody every other day of her children. Amber's out here getting arrested. I mean, it's just crazy. And then some of the teen dads, Bentley's father, Ryan, he's always in and out of rehab, in and out of jail. And even Aubrey's dad, Adam, he's always in and out of jail. He's been a shitty father from the time he was 16. I mean, seriously, all of these people on the show damn near have mugshots. What the fuck is going on with Teen Mom? And they don't have one. These people have multiple mugshots. This is like the trailer park trash at television shows, and I'm addicted to all this fuck shit. I mean, even the parents got mugshots. Come on now. This is just a disgrace. MTV, cancel this bullshit. I'm over it. But I mean, this franchise has ran its course. It just really has. So this entire situation is a hot damn mess, honey. And I feel bad for everybody involved. But Amber, she needs to grow up. You can't go around beating up on your baby daddies, hon, because you're going to end up back in prison, bitch. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on this entire crazy situation. Once again, concerning Amber Portwood being arrested and more information coming out about her arrest. Basically, her not only threatening to harm herself, her beating Andrew with the shoe, and also trying to come at him and the baby with the damn machete. What do y'all think should happen with this situation? She's not being charged with 3 felonies. You guys think that she'll end up back in prison? Do you feel like she needs counseling? And then do you agree with me that at this point in time, it's time to pull the plug on this beloved show, okay? I have been a fan from day one, but even as a fan, the show has just ran its course. All these bitches need to get off my television. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Go ahead and leave a comment. All right. Deuces.